All right, so we're back on the spaceship, back up in orbit. Let's go ahead and travel back to the space station, and I'll show you one more cool thing here. I think it's really cool. It's pretty unique. I haven't seen a lot of other servers do it this way. I mean, some servers will have similar features, but the way that they're kind of wrapped into the backstory and the just the role play um, aspects of it are pretty cool in my opinion. So yeah, we're in the space station here. We're in deep space, not a lot going on, and let's see. We're going to go explore the astral realm. That's what we're going to do. It is also rumored that in the emptiness of space, some people have found great ease in projecting their minds out of body into the astral realm. Yeah, that sounds interesting. So let's see. I can't remember if you can use these beds here. I don't think you can. I'm going to try it. And yeah, I'm in the bed, apparently. And is it going to wake me up and kick me out? I guess not. So I'm going to sleep here. You can also sit. There's a mod on the server where you can sit down on any stair like a chair. And you can basically sit or sleep. And once you've been meditating for a little while, it will allow you to project. You can actually do this from any server, but from the spaceport, it's quicker than normal. So I'm doing it from the spaceport. Any one of the other worlds, though, like Survey or Anarchic Frontier or Mava, you can project also. So here we are, the Astral Realm, nexus between realities. Look at this place. This is pretty awesome looking, I think. If you play some Dragon Ball Z, if you like Dragon Ball Z, I mean, you may notice some similar something familiar here. I'm just gonna hop up and let you get a bird's eye view of this. It's a pretty cool place. Look at this. This is like the I forget what they call it. Man, it's been a while since I've gotten into Dragon Ball Z. Oh, Kami's Lookout. That's what it's called. Yeah. So I built Kami's Lookout here, way above. I don't know. We're just floating in the astral realm, I guess. We're not above anything, I suppose. But yeah, check this place out. It's got all these crazy beacons, and we've got this whole design here on the ground. I wonder what this is about. We'll check that out in a second. So here's the palace. Let's walk in here and see who's this character. We got Nemo sign here. Wow, this is not looking very great with the shaders mod, honestly. It's flickering like crazy. Wow, that looks bizarre. Okay, let's talk to her. Welcome, Kefka, to the Palace of Memories. These halls hold the memories of those who lived the history of anarchic frontiers. To the west are memories of past expedition colonies. To the east are survey worlds. To return here from a memory, use /palace or awaken to your physical world. Use wake. Okay, and then it just repeats. So let's go check some of these out. So yeah, this is when I was talking about earlier how it was retired old worlds. They basically get copied here and become part of the astral realm, which is it's basically a world where memories and dreams are and reality is all interconnected. And so yeah, here's some of the old worlds. Oh man, some of these are real old. Yeah, 2012. Yeah, so the server's actually 4 years, over 4 years old now. And some of these old worlds, man, I get so much nostalgia visiting them. I'm gonna just pop in here real quick and just show you it real quick. But yeah, this oh crap, it's dark. I fell right back in the portal. Let me try that again. When you're in creative mode, you portal instantly when you touch a portal, so you got to be careful because everybody's in creative mode on this world, on the astral world. Yeah, so yeah, this was the original spawn of the server way back in the day. I'm just gonna hop in here and see what I still have up. Oh yeah, this used to be the tutorial wall, but yeah, I took them down because it didn't make sense in the context anymore. But yeah, this whole place, man, we built it up. Man, it was really cool. I was a total Minecraft noob at the time too, man. I built this cool ice tower. It's pretty sweet. And two of my oldest players on the server, Vabelic and Commander, they built this area up here. They built a whole bunch of stuff up on here. One of the first players I ever met on Minecraft, Wolf 15. I met him on a different server actually. He showed me how to craft my first few items in a crafting table, And when we started playing on here, this was our first base. It was total shit. There's like nothing here. There's a bed up there somewhere, and he ended up building a little base up here somewhere, wooden house. Yeah, yeah. Humble beginnings here, man. Humble beginnings. It was a really cool little world, though. I had a lot of fun. Everybody seemed to have a lot of fun, and it's still here, saved for posterity in the astral realm. You know, anytime you want to go and visit memory lane, it's here. To get back to the palace, you got to type palace. And let's hop into one of these other worlds. I'm not going to hop into all of them because there's quite a few, but I'll just talk about them, I guess. Beta colony, world V2. Oh yeah, this one was pretty popular too. This was actually one of the most popular worlds for the server. We had a lot of people. It was really active. A bunch of raiders tried to raid us. I'll just show you the initial drop here. This is where my Voluntarius Tower came from. I built it legit in survival on this world here, and later on I just copied it to the other world. But yeah, here's where it came from. That's the same tower you'll recognize from AF. Here's my little house. I built it right away. Built it out of sand. It looks kind of like stucco. This is a nice house I built for one of the other players. Here's the Orange Man Embassy that was built by my brother, a big giant dumb orange head right next to my house. He thought that would be funny. It was kind of funny, but yeah, it looks pretty stupid. But there's a pretty cool city over here nearby. I'm gonna use the Nether road. The Nether still works even on these old worlds, or it should still work. I better check. There we go, hopping in, and here we are, Beta Colony, Nether, deep within the core. Yeah, so I'm gonna go down this Nether road here. Some of the better foliage additions are these crazy like roots, I guess, in the Nether. It looks really disturbing. It's pretty cool. So yeah, here's the underground city, and there's actually this portal will actually connect to two different portals depending on what side you're standing on. I'm just gonna pick a side at random and see where it puts me. Okay, so I'm on the surface. There's also an underground part. So. And there's one of the other religious buildings that one of the players has built. And one of my houses is around here somewhere. Yeah, this one here. I built this house. It's pretty cool. My little earth and wood cottage. I got lots of very geometric shaped houses. I like basic geometries. I guess they're usually point symmetrical and symmetrical, and they're kind of square. I like them, but it's not everybody's taste. But yeah, I like them. Here's the Stargate. We used to have this cool Stargate mod on here, but instead now we use the portal system. So this doesn't actually do anything. But yeah, back in the day we had Stargates. They're really cool. There's lots of unfinished things as well over here. But yeah, this was a bustling little city back in the day. There's an underground part of the city as well that you can get to, either through the portal or through this building. But yeah, these are all memories. You can't build anything on here anymore. So yeah, I'm actually just going to beam out. I'm spending quite a bit of time on memory lane here. Oops, I typed beam up. Apparently it also works. You can use beam up instead of palace. Let me just show you one more cool world over here that was pretty damn popular back in the day, Voluntarist Expedition. This was the most popular world we had. It's a massive, super gigantic, custom world, custom biomes. We had so many people on here at some points. We had hundreds of people were playing on this world, and a bunch of them were big-time troublemakers, and we had like epic wars. There was like giant griefer hunts and raider hunts and all sorts of stuff, man. It was pretty happening, pretty awesome. Tumultuous times though. Yeah, so it had a custom sky road instead of a nether. It had just this giant road in the sky that you could quick travel basically the same way you would in the nether. You got a 10 times distance multiplier in the sky roads here. And they look pretty cool with the shader. It's dark though. Let's skip over here and have a look. Oh yeah, there was a cool city over here I'm going to show you real quick. It's called Eleftheria, and it was awesome. This was just a really unique biome with multiple levels of like caves and giant cavities with vines and so much vegetation everywhere. It was dark as hell when we first got here. You couldn't see anything. And it was wild as hell too. There was just zombies everywhere. There was so much darkness, so many multiple tiers and levels of land that just the zombie infestation was intense. But yeah, we built it out. You know, we built it up and we lit the area and we explored all around. Here's another Orange Man embassy that my brother built on this server. He decided, yeah, you know, he's in a voluntarist server in a voluntarist city, and he built his embassy to look like a giant state capitol building. Just, just to be contrary. Pretty hilarious. Oh man, all these vines are just killing the frame rate, but you can sort of get an idea of like just the insane, the way this place looked, man. It just looks pretty amazing. There's a lake over here. It's not loaded yet. People built all up on these cliffs. This goes all the way, you know, from, I don't know, 60 to 250 up here, man. There's all sorts of cool stuff built up on this cliff. The shader, you know, it's dark. I can't hardly see any of it. There's a hobbit hole in here somewhere. I think that's it. I'm just going to set the time real quick so we can see it. Ooh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's a hobbit hole guy built. We got some people living up on the cliffs up here. Some guy built a cool ranch like all the way up on top of the entire world here. There was a whole other faction of players on this server. Like there was more or less a pretty large group of regulars that we all knew each other, but for a while there was a whole other large faction of people that none of us knew. Oh crap, what happened? Oh yeah, you can't set night on the Astral Realm. It's a world of twilight and memory. So yeah, there's no sun here. So it'll automatically change it back. But yeah, here's that guy's cool ranch. But yeah, this whole other faction of players went and built like this whole massive like city that was completely independent of all of the active players. They had like all their own stuff, man. It was like an entire other like nation that lived on the server, you know, with their own customs, their own everything. It was pretty cool. So let me get out of here.